Hi, welcome to Back to School Night for Mr. Fix. All right, so I'm going to go through some materials with you. So let's go. All right, so here at school, my classroom is 34. And let's take a look at the Schoology course landing page. All right, so my weekly agenda is found here. Any assessments that we take can be found here. Edpuzzles, those are classwork assignments basically when they watch videos and answer questions. The classwork, study aids, and the reference notebook is also here. So I'm going to talk about the reference notebook, but you can always look at this to see what you missed when you're absent, what goes in the reference notebook. I do some announcements every once in a while, so just make sure this is always, when a student is absent, make sure they always look at the agenda here. All right, so the weekly agenda, let's take a look at that. All right, so the weekly agenda, I update it every week, and all the past weeks are on there, so it has links to the materials that we did that day. So if a student's absent, it's very important that they take a look at this page first, look at the agenda, and then come see me if they have any questions on what they need to do. Also, again, I also have links to reference notebook pages and what goes in there. All right, Amplify curriculum. Throughout the year, we're going to be using Amplify when we do our units, our concepts in science that we learn. So we haven't started Amplify yet, but we're going to start it in a couple weeks, maybe at the end of the month. And so this is where students do a lot of the Amplify assignments. I do provide feedback in written assignments that we do. So in Schoology, I might provide feedback on an assignment. I might give notes on why the score is the particular way, and students can use that feedback to improve their score. That's always an option for them. Then I also give, for writing assignments, feedback and Amplify. So students can go in there and take a look at the feedback by clicking on the feedback, and so writing assignments, they can go back and use the feedback, do some revisions, and resubmit their work. Reference notebook. So this is in their spiral bound notebook, and let's take a look at the digital copy of the reference notebook. All right, so it goes by page number. So here's page 1. So the reference notebook is used so that students can refer to information that they can use for various assignments and also for studying for tests and quizzes. So this was a scavenger hunt for the room. This is the science safety agreement we went over in class, page 2 and page 3. And again, they glue all the papers into their notebook. Then we went over the norms of collaboration for page 4 and 5. So basically, the norms of collaboration we're going to be using all year. This is what norms they should be doing while they collaborate in groups so they can succeed in their collaborative groups. So we go over 1 through 7, what they are, and then we're going to keep track of these norms throughout the year. They're going to rate themselves on a scale of needing improvement to I got it throughout the year for each of these norms. Oh yeah, for the reference notebook, by the way, again, every single person should have the same exact thing on each page. So when I say open up to page 6, they know exactly what's there and for everybody. So we do this all together, but then the Doing Science notebook, where we take observations and we collect data and we answer questions based on data. This is how it's up to them how to do it. Basically, I give them guidelines on how to do it, but ultimately it's used for themselves. So this is just examples of them collecting observations, collecting data, making observations with their activities. All right, grading. So 60% of the grade, let's go with 40% of the grade is learning activities. That includes homework, discussions, homeschool connections, which I'm giving out this week, practice and collaborative work, and then 60% is assessments, so like tests, quizzes, projects, writing and drawing prompts, things like that. With anything, they can redo a learning activity for if they want to improve their score. Assessments, same type of thing, but they have to do a tutorial before they retake an assessment. And if they don't turn something in, they can also still turn it in. They have to contact me via email that, hey, Mr. Fix, I turned this in late. Can you check it? And they can get up to full credit for that. So our goal is to teach students the process of how to figure how things work in the physical world and to teach students how to make a scientific argument. So that's our goal for science this year. So some of the subjects or topics or concepts that we cover are light, forces of motion, changes in matter, which you see rest right there. Maybe magnetism we might do. Thermal energy is going to be our first unit that we do. And again, some more of probably light energy. And also energy in systems as well. Harnessing human energy is one of our units as well. All right, so I'm grateful to be your teacher. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.